Good.
We can smoke down here?
Yes, sir.
What's up? Yep.
Oh, alright, say that.
Yeah.
Say
Sniff
that.
cigarettes, that's all.
Alright, no.
Yeah, have some class.
Yeah.
RightonQuelive, and we are live, and we are smoke friendly. A lot of people be mad at me, like, yo, like, why you didn't tell me you could smoke? I'm like, you didn't ask.
Right.
But
Let me get my
yeah, get your situation together. He came over with a whole hoagie and chips and shit.
Yeah,
Pie cat was in his face.
Yo,
But so
she definitely needed a piece. She was not. Yo, she double banked. Yo, she spent the band on me like
So-
she was about to hop right in my joint.
So we got one possible fraud and fold and one latecomer because niggas going there. But the one guest we have here on time today, I mean, introduce yourself.
Mitch Lakes. Yeah.
Mitch Lakes. The first, I call him the first official Curry I knew once upon a time. Back when ball
always.
was life.
Yeah.
And
FLC days.
Shout
man.
out to F.
Yeah,
And
always.
he had the jumper.
Yeah,
it was
that's
very
where it all
Curry-ish.
started. He said very
Curry-ish.
Appreciate that, bro. You know, I still got it a little
All right,
bit.
talk at me, King.
But
But
a little bit.
Mitch Lakes, talk about the music. What made you really take that lane of things? Kind of maybe describe your sound and some of your inspirations.
Okay.
Man, forget the inspiration part. Just what made you start rapping this shit?
Well,
Were you rapping back in the Curry days?
No, that's what I could clear that up now. It wasn't like, it's not the ideal. I always was rapping, and it was like really like an outlet. I started with poetry, regular shit. I just wanted to get my expressions off. I just needed to release it in a different way. So I started with poetry. My homie Dev, shout out to Dev. He told me I should rap on the beat. I wind up like he was like, "Yo, you need to start rapping."
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I just took it. I just took it from there. And then as I kept writing, I got like more passionate about it, and it just started making sense for me, for real.
Okay. A question I ask a lot of people is like, give me a Mount Rushmore of inspiration. So maybe not necessarily like your favorite artist, all genres, but the people that just you listen, they take you back, or you just draw like the most inspiration. Maybe you kind of like get inspired by and motivated from, and
Right.
maybe you kind of get your style from. Anything along those lines. Give me four
Right.
people.
I'm gonna go with somebody recent that's like still out. I still go to back like the Kendrick and Cole.
So
They
both of them?
Yeah, both
Okay.
of them for sure. That's just off the strength of like, I ain't grow up in it, but I listened to it when it first dropped. I was more so in tune with it when,
Right.
you know what I mean? But Hove, I'm gonna go Hove for sure. I always go back to Hove and
One more.
let me see cause it's like, I could go so many ways. I'm gonna go, I say Wayne.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go with my wild card.
give me your favorite albums from all four of them. Just your personal favorite.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Wayne. I'm gonna say the Carter. And it's slept on.
It's Carter 4?
Yeah.
Carter 4 is slept on.
Yo,
I like the
Carter.
tape.
Yeah, I like the Carter 4 as far as like just everything for me. Like I just like the whole joint, but I don't know why people say that it's ass. Like people be like that. I like the Carter 4, so I'm gonna say like.
To me, that marked the end of Wayne's like kind of prime Wayne.
Right.
After that, it was really hit or miss at times. But
Exactly.
he was still running shit at Carter 4 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's just my wild card and my wild card album that I like from it. But I like a lot of course, I like a lot of more joints. But I'm gonna say the Carter 4. Hove. I'm gonna go Blueprint.
Okay.
Kendrick. This is tough. So I'm gonna tell you. All right. So it's either gonna be Good Kid. I want to say Good Kid, man. It's just too tough because I really like Damn. Like, I don't know, because Damn really is dope. I'm gonna say Good Kid.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Good Kid. Cool, Born Sinner.
That I can't even think of. I always find it interesting with certain artists when I feel like literally the consensus is split directly down the middle. And I feel Cole, Born Center versus Forest Hill Drive is one of those things. I think if you ask every Cole fan in the world what their favorite Cole album is, it really will be 50% one or the other.
Yo,
I feel similar as like College Dropout Late Registration. I think it's like that.
Right, for sure. And Ye definitely was in the joint. I'm not just a fan of his bullshit right now.
I get you.
I'm not a.
But yeah, the Born Center, I take Forest Hill, but I'm very aware like Born Center. Actually, to be honest, Born Center probably got the edge. I think more people probably would pick that one. Now I think about it, but whatever.
Born Center.
Yeah, I think more people would kind of pick that, like a 55 split or some shit, 55%.
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
So how about this? So Reese, I saw. So you have any female friends?
Yeah.
Or you have female friends? Are you attracted to any of them?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. So I forgot where I got this from. Whatever. I saw someone say like, "Yo, like you not when men claim they respect or they can be cool with women, but until you can be cool with a woman like Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, you not like this and that." And I was really thinking like, okay.
Hold on. So
I'm like, yo, call the nigga in me. I couldn't be platonic friends with Nicki Minaj or Meg Thee Stallion. Like,
right.
You just walk around butt ass naked, just what?
No, hell no.
And every time I see, like, mainly Nicki, I've seen her for years now. I be seeing her just around, and of course, now I know Me Too shit. I'm not saying niggas should be grabbing her ass, but still, like, we're not going to just be cool. Like, you gonna know I'm trying to hit. Like,
you gonna know the vibe. Like,
right.
you ain't about to be on no like.
Yeah,
this
like,
is acceptable. Like, you know what I mean? That's the last thing niggas is doing.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, yo, they just really be butt ass. It's
right.
like,
no, that's wow. I think it's like it's levels to the friends type joint. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta set that boundary where it's like, you know what I mean? This is the dudes, this is the dudes.
Not hanging titties all around me. Like,
exactly,
it's not necessary.
Exactly. Like, we ain't like, unless it's friends with benefits, and then that's a whole different conversation.
Totally fine.
So, look, so that's totally fine.
And that's totally understandable.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a different line you cross when you know what I mean? When you walk around ass naked. Listen. You know what I mean?
Yo, sweetheart, real quick, yo.
Listen, we grown. Fuck all the bullshit. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that.
Do you like Meg Thee Stallion? I'm talking about the music now.
I haven't really tuned in.
You haven't really heard anything like that?
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not even going like. I haven't really like. That wasn't like a move for me, so I can't even like give you a whole joint on.
Okay, moving on. Have you did you see the whole B-side freestyle? The latest one?
I did, about Nipsey.
Yeah. Did you see like the little backlash that was like a result of it?
No, I ain't seen that.
Yeah,
I ain't seen the backlash.
Part of the freestyle, he was saying like he mentioned the line where he's like, black people gentrify your own hood, that part.
Right.
So then, the fucking fake intellectual niggas on Twitter, they always gonna strike and dig. So they was like, like you gentrified Brooklyn and kicked out the natives that was there and da-da-da. That's the problem with these black capitalists. They think they're better than white capitalists. White niggas just capitalists and da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, whoa. So are you familiar with this type of sentiment of like, black capitalists? Like they try to like spread these gems about owning yourself. Somebody there. Cool. Like owning shit, but it's like y'all just as bad as white people type thing.
Right. I feel like it's a tricky one just off the strength. Like anytime somebody of color or you know what I mean, who black or not white talk about bettering our culture, as though it's always some static behind it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why can't they just let us rock? It shouldn't be no like
from us too.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be us who doing it. So it's like it just make it. It's just a okay for everybody else. Once we we make ourselves look bad every time. Whenever we try and empower or you know what I mean, bring light to. Or just change our mindset about shit. It's always some like stupid backlash where somebody, you know what I mean, saying some stupid shit as far as like, you know what I mean, comparing this and like what? Just stick to what, like, listen to what he's saying and if it apply, you know what I mean, get to it. If it don't, let it fly. Like.
And I feel like a lot, especially on the internet, like a lot of nuance is forgotten a lot. So like, all right, I'm not even saying people don't have no point at all of the whole like, you know, maybe Hove did do some. It was some missteps in the whole Barclays Center thing. I don't live in fucking Brooklyn. I don't fucking know, but I've heard some rumblings about that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like, two things can be true. Like, this cat hungry as shit. Now you smoke.
Yeah,
Come on,
put the shit.
podcast.
Let me put the.
Yeah,
I put the bud up. You can chill.
He good. He's okay. So it's like, so it's like, all right, he could like. They could have misplaced some people, but at the same time, are you really telling me you heard that freestyle and didn't hear no good shit?
Right.
It was no gem.
We always
like,
look, find everything negative
and nothing good. And it's like everything he had it was a fucking 2-minute freestyle almost
and y'all, that's
of
the only
greatness.
thing, y'all,
And niggas was like, oh, this nigga just like the white folk. He's trying to turn on his own kind. It's like, how? Yeah. So it's like, that shit annoys me. And it's like how can't y'all find no good in what he said? Or just in general, like you said, like, why do people, of course the internet, but like, why are you so quick to go towards the bad and not acknowledge the good when it's still just as much in your face?
Bro, I just feel like
this cat is just out of pocket.
Yeah, he look, I ain't got no food, so he chilling, man.
But continue to
I just feel like we not gonna never get nowhere until we realize, like, we need a different approach on how we, like, you know what I mean, go about trying to empower ourselves or just taking it serious. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's not nothing to be played with because it's real life. Like, we need to be doing this. Like,
right.
The gems that he's saying, we need to be,
they would
we need
help
to
us.
we need to take note. We need to take game. You feel what I'm saying? And not just focus on, okay, whatever he did do, I'm sure he helped more than what he, like, he ain't perfect. If he did get down with, you know what I mean, taking something away from people, I just feel like let's focus on what he did.
How you doing, sir?
Let's focus on what he did the right way. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, cousin.
Hey, what's up,
How
man?
you, dog?
What's up, man?
What's up with you? Mitch.
My man, you can have to
Yeah, I got you.
And my man Fame, he made it through.
I made it.
Appreciate you, sir.
No, I appreciate you, brother, for having me, man. Definitely appreciate it.
Tell me with the mic. But introduce yourself to people, let you know who you are.
Yeah, Forever Fameos, man. I thank y'all for having me, my man Q, you know what I'm saying? Got some music on the way. EP is on the way now and never. It's definitely about to come out soon. You can follow me on Instagram, Forever.
Right into the promo work. I like that. Yeah, right into the promo
yeah,
bag.
Definitely. Plugs and all that, you know.
Yeah, my zodiac sign is you know.
Yeah, you can hit me on Instagram, Forever_Famous on basically everything. You know what I mean?
And we were just getting off the conversation. Did you hear about the B-side freestyle backlash from Hove and all that shit, whatever?
Backlash? No, I ain't hear about
Backlash.
backlash.
Yeah, just something real quick. So people was mad that he was talking about, they kind of took, when he was talking about the gentrify your own hood, they took that twisted and saying, oh, you just like the white folk, you want to kick your own people out your hood, this and that, whatever. And you just saying, like, kind of what he said in the same freestyle, the crab in a barrel shit. Right. People were so quick to attack that instead of, you can even acknowledge it if you feel the need to, but also acknowledge the good shit, necessary shit he said in the same fucking freestyle.
Right.
And it was just like a weird thing.
I think outrage culture is just a thing right now, and with people having so many mediums to be able to just express how they feel, I think it just became popular to have the unpopular opinion. So I think people sometimes just talk to hear themselves talk. But as far as the freestyle, I think he was definitely kicking game. Of course, like what Hope's been doing, kicking game and like putting it in that fly way that we receive it. But like I said, with just Twitter and a lot of things nowadays, you just got outrage culture just becoming like more of a thing that actually just, you know what I mean, taking hold of the product and him showing love to niggas like Nip, you know what I'm saying, like embracing those type of things that we should be doing.
And about your music real quick, I asked him the same question, like to ask artists. The Mount Rushmore inspiration. So like, give me not necessarily people your favorite you listen to the most, but like 4 artists of any genre that you feel you draw just the most inspiration or motivation from, or maybe kind of like patting your style or sound after.
Okay, that's
like
a good question. I say Fab is one.
Shout out to Fab.
Yeah, Fab is one. I would say, of course, Jay-Z, one of my biggest inspirations. Nip was super motivational to me. And I would probably have to put like Puff up there.
I like it.
Yeah, I put Puff up there.
Okay, so I don't know what you want to say for Puff, I'm curious, but give me your favorite project from all of them.
My favorite project from Nip would probably be Crenshaw. My favorite project from Jay would have to be, to me, Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Fab, my favorite project probably would be Loso's Way.
Nigga sleep on
Loso's
Loso's
Way,
Way,
you sleep on
man.
Loso's Way.
Fire.
That was that shit.
Yeah, I feel like
That was that
that's
shit. And Puff, I'd probably say just being a part of some shit. I have to say Ready to Dive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect it. Let's get into some other albums real quick. So my mind was running. I put together just some bunch of albums compared to each other, whatever. And y'all give me quick answers. Which one you picking?
Okay.
Carter 2 versus American Gangster.
Carter 2 versus American Gangster. I'm gonna go Carter 2.
Okay, interesting.
Carter 2.
We got a bunch of these, so it should be fun. To Pimp a Butterfly or 808s?
808s. Definitely 808s.
Say it
That's a
again.
hard one.
To Pimp a Butterfly or 808s?
To have a butterfly, I'm gonna go to Pimp.
Okay. Championships or If You're Reading This Is Too Late?
That was good. I'm gonna say championships. I gotta say championships.
Okay. Damn versus Graduation.
Graduation.
Yeah, I gotta say graduation.
Okay.
That was a good one though.
Detroit versus Soul Tape.
Damn.
Which Soul Tape?
I'm thinking you saying the first one. Cause you ain't say two.
I'm gonna say 2.
Soul Tape 2. Soul Tape 2. Anything but 2 I was gonna give, but
Right.
Soul Tape
2,
2.
that's there. We all agree
Soul
2
Tape
the best one?
Yeah,
Alright,
for
cool,
sure.
cool, cool. Fair enough. I like it. So Far Gone versus the first Chris Brown album.
Damn, that Chris shit, that's a classic joint.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's crazy.
But that Drake though.
That's major actually. That's a good comparison.
Yeah, that's a
They was like both game changers.
Yeah. And those albums was the ones who
Like that
Broke 'em
skyrocketed
out.
them,
Yeah,
right?
broke 'em
Damn,
out type
that's a
shit.
good one. I'm probably
I'm gonna go So Far Gone just off the strength of on some rap shit
Okay.
and I fuck with it a little bit.
I would go Chris. I would go Chris
I like
first
it.
album. Chris that nigga.
Facts.
Chris that
Legend.
nigga.
He is.
Thug Motivation 101 or the documentary?
Thug Motivation.
Doc.
Okay. Carter 3 or Get Rich or Die Trying?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
The Carter 3 was
Going with that?
no 50 came out right.
50 game.
I can't disrespect. I can't disrespect 50.
I really be thinking like the top, like just like a pure, just unbiased, perfect, all vibes encompass album list. I be thinking like Good Kid, Mad City, Life After Death, Get Rich or Die Trying, Carter 3. I think I'm missing one, but I feel like those like are like some of the most perfect. Just
Bodies of work.
it's all you need in an album type
Right.
joint. Damn near flawless.
Top to bottom.
Yeah, I
type
see Get Rich or
shit.
Die Trying. Yeah, that's in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Smoke, bro.
The Cool versus College Dropout.
What was their first one?
The Cool, Lupe joint.
That was a fire album. I was
Versus
a
College
I was a
Dropout.
Lupe
I wasn't,
head
and
when
I
it first
don't
came
know
out.
if that's pop. This is a popular drop. I wasn't big on Lupe like when he like.
Okay.
I was big on Lupe.
Like I wasn't too big. I'm not gonna be the one like I knew Luke been there. I'm like I knew he could rap. The kick push shit was cool.
But it wasn't shit,
but
yeah.
It wasn't,
You didn't get
it
into
wasn't.
it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't a joint for me. I listened to a little bit of. I can't even say I listened to the whole joint of the Cool. Niggas was like, yo, the Cool is it. I listened to half of it and I couldn't really get through it.
Yeah, I was like that with the rest of his albums. The Cool was the one that
That's my
made me-
favorite.
Right.
yeah,
I
that
gotta
made me
listen
come
to
up.
it all
But
the
I'm
way
still
through.
gonna go Graduation.
College
Yeah.
Dropout.
I mean College Dropout.
Yeah, I'm going with Dropout.
Still going
Okay.
Dropout.
Teflon Don versus Recession.
Session?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna go
Tef.
Teflon Don.
Go
Yeah.
Tef.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
a
Wait.
classic
Recession?
Recession.
Black President?
Black President.
Oh man.
Crazy World I put on.
Oh,
Amazing.
Wow.
Recession.
Wait,
Hustle
hold
and
on.
Ambition. I get a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hold on.
That's a lot. That's a lot. We
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot.
Damn.
And I
Taking
said
it
it kind of
there.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
By
nah.
the way, that's my favorite Jeezy album. So.
Come on.
And that's probably already my favorite
think.
Raw song.
I had to think.
I double back. I
can get
spin
some
a
shit on
bin.
there.
I spin a bin.
Yeah, I'ma say Jeezy.
Okay. Paper Trail versus Jesus Piece.
I'm gonna go Paper Trail. Jesus Piece is that shit though.
Right.
Top to bottom.
I'm gonna go peace, man.
Okay, I like it.
Peace.
And back on some R&B shit to end it out. House of Balloons versus Frank Jones, Nostalgia Ultra. Are you into either one of those guys?
I ain't hear the second Joe. I don't think.
It came up before at Channel Orange.
I'm
Fucked up the end of the day.
No,
Fucked up the whole end of the movie. Like this question.
I ain't hip to that.
I'm big on Weekend though. This whole House of Balloons series was
Okay.
fire.
Fair enough.
House of Balloons.
And a few more kind of different questions. Drake in 2015, that's when he did If You're Reading This Too Late, What a Time to Be Alive, Back to Back, that whole run,
2015.
versus Wayne in 08 with the Carter 3, Automatic L.
Mixtape series.
Well, you think about it, that wasn't when he was dropping the crazy mixtape. That was like Dedication 3.
Wayne.
08, like that was really just the Carter 3 and like some features. The Carter 3 was just the whole year, like, but
Right.
his bag was like 05 and 07 of the like the
that was his
tapes
stretch,
and shit.
right.
Like, I think Draw 3 came out 07.
I think I still gotta go 08 Wayne.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
How about Kanye 2010? That's what Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, Good Fridays, kind of leading into Throne versus the 50 run. And it also just like a personal way, like what you like, not like. You know,
I think I'm gonna say the 50 run. I feel like that shit like changed hip hop. It was powerful.
I'm gonna go with Ye.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go with Ye.
All right. And off music for a quick whatever. So someone asked me the other day. They was like, "Yo, like it was some situation where like it was like some couple had an argument, and it wasn't that deep. Like he didn't like beat the shit out of her like that, or whatever.
Right.
But she ended up calling the cops on him.
Wow.
And whoever was who was like being told the story, they couldn't believe he went back to her. So what do y'all think about that? They asked like, "Yo, if your girl called the cops, you like, would you like go back to her?" So how y'all feel, fellas? Your girl called the cops, and it was none of that. Dude, just an intense argument or whatever. They said, "What nigga, fuck out here and call the cops." And she called the cops on you, and then you go to jail.
Oh.
Yeah,
To
like
jail?
yeah, you went to jail that night.
She followed through. Like
Just that night, they had, you know, I never been there, but I hear a lot of times like the cops come, like somebody gotta go to jail that night. I've heard that before.
oh.
I think it domestic wise for sure,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I'm not sure about like arguments, but regardless of the fact, calling the cops, I wouldn't say is a automatic, depending on how fucked up the situation can get.
Right.
But like following through, getting somebody
Facts.
locked up.
Yeah, she
yeah,
pressed
that's-
charges now.
Yeah, that's a deal. Like coming to court and that's
That's
a deal
OD.
breaker. Yeah.
If it get to that point, I just feel like that's a draw. But then you got to put in the fact that some motherfuckers actually they like that static. Like some relationships really stem off that. Like
I saw a video
That's a
today.
fact.
A girl had a gun to a nigga head in some video on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
And I was like, I bet that nigga still with her though. Like,
Yo, it's so crazy. Like I know like personal homies that like just like crazy chicks. That's just what they into.
Yeah,
like
they
they like the fuss and fight
rush.
game. Yeah, they like
Exactly.
that.
Beyond
It's
me.
like
Beyond me.
real rap. So it's like a motherfucker who thinking like that. They like, what man? I ain't leaving my bitch. You tripping?
Yeah, that's just one
And
of
it's
many.
probably a baby mom. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's like I know personally, in my really, she better not even dare. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But for another nigga, sometimes that.
And this is funny, right? So, you know, me personally, I'm out. I can't die. You call cops,
Right.
I'm done with you, right? But I feel you ask most men, that would be a common answer. But what's funny is I asked a lot of girls that question, and all of them said, if I was a nigga, I'm getting her beat the fuck up. I'm done with her, whatever. And it's always interesting that, you know, because, you know, not to say this, I'm not getting into the whole agenda against black men thing, but, you know, like, there's always a constant, right now there's a lot of examples of how men are trash and men are toxic, men are problematic, whatever.
Right.
But I always find that you ask a lot of women what they would do in the men's shoes, they would be on the wild end of this. They be doing some wild
Wildest
shit.
end,
Like,
the
women, like,
wildest end.
they be like, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Yeah,
They be
we
turned up.
you ask a woman
creatures.
what she do if her girlfriend called the cops on her and she was a man,
Right.
it ain't gonna be, we get over this. this.
Right, yeah, no, like it's
They
definitely
tryna
not
max
gonna be
that
that.
joint out.
Going to the max, they go on Instagram
And you know
Live,
they're a
they
little
doing
bit
all
more.
of that.
They're a little bit more emotional too. So
For sure.
they snapping on anything.
Yeah, for
Fuck
sure.
the law. Oh no.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like
Dude,
'cause-
we like, oh, we don't just like,
right.
We kind of, what did I do to make
Right.
her?
We know how to play it a little
Right,
bit, but
right.
they'll get on some like
They hitting them.
they'll get emotionally into it and flip out and probably get to doing some crazy.
How about this? I was having a conversation. So I know you say you're in a relationship. You say you cuff, right?
Yeah.
Right. Do y'all live with your girl?
Yeah.
Okay, live with you.
Yeah.
Do y'all have curfews? House curfews? Because I had a conversation with someone, and they was like, it was a woman who said she not that she was a bunch of niggas, but she always on the move, like she out with her girls and shit like that, right? And she said, but I know in the back of my mind, I'm never gonna be out past 2:00. I feel like that's a disrespectful time to be out. And like I'm always out, but once we get around that time, I'm taking my ass home, whatever. And I was like, you think that? And she said it's disrespectful to the house. I'm like, disrespectful? I know if it was me, if I'm home, my girl's out or something like that. Once I get around 1 or 2, I'll be thinking, oh, what's going on? But I'm just contact her. As long as I get word back, I could care less. Like, you can be out, but I don't think you're disrespecting me or the house. But I asked a few females about it, they was like, oh, no, nigga. Past 2? That ass need to be home. And I was like, wow.
So 2 is like the general consensus.
Yeah, it seemed like that's like the
curfew
curfew for grown-ass men. I was like, dog, you not my mom. And when I said it to the woman I was having a conversation with, it was like, you would say that to your girl? I'm like, but she's not my mom, so I'm confused why she should be like clocking me.
Right.
What do y'all think? And flip it if your girl was a all around question.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be tripping for sure after 2:00. See, I think it depends on like just you knowing your partner. For real. That's what it comes down to.
And that's another thing. It wasn't even like they all saying like, yeah, you must be with some bitch. They were saying no, just generally past 2, you shouldn't be out. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, my thing is like you said, if we can contact, if we still contact each other and we cool, and I know you safe and cool, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. It's not always the same though when the roles reverse though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope that a female feel like it's disrespectful to be out past 2, but I know for sure that they definitely think it's disrespectful for men to be out past 2.
Right.
Because that's when like the assumptions get in the air and shit like that.
Right.
But like I said, I think that come with just knowing your partner, knowing their line of business. Like I prefer to do nighttime sessions. So like I only like to go to the studio from like maybe like 9:30 to around 3 in the morning. And then we still going out to get pizza and shit and Dutch runs and still smoking. So I'm still not getting into like, so that's just like, so you just got to know what your partner into, what they're doing. And you know what I'm saying?
How about you, sir?
I feel like it's the same thing. Like if you want some shit where it's like it's a every Friday night,
Yeah.
it's you clock and then 3:30.
On the regular.
Yeah, man, I just feel like that's a bit.
That's a bit.
That's a bit. Yeah, man, and you not on no like you ain't in the stew. You really in
Doing
the
something
bars type
productive for
shit.
the
You probably really at these after out doing some nut shit. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like if niggas on that type time, yeah, that's drawing. But if niggas is out on some stew type shit or it's my man birthday, we just so when I clock in with you, make sure you feel what I'm saying. Yo, everything cool at the crib. I got to go. Yeah, no, I don't got no problem. And vice versa. If you clocking in there, if I can't get in contact with you,
Facts.
and it's 2:30.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? All right, then we got a little joint, but and vice versa, you should be able to get in contact with me.
And that was another thing that was interesting. They felt that I felt that if I'm out or something, long as I respond back, it shouldn't be an issue. They said no, if you out, you should be the one saying like, yo, this where I'm at, this what's going on. I might be out a little longer past. I might be done. I'm like. Again,
that's cool.
You not my mom, like, but I feel as long as I respond.
But
like,
dig, that's cool. Like on some respect for the relationship, I can understand that. But it shouldn't be on no nigga. You need where you at?
Yeah, no,
you
like
what I'm
a
saying?
way to do
It should be
everything.
like, yo, listen, I'm staying out a little past. You know what I mean? We about to go hit this bar up real quick. I'm gonna be in a little later than what I expected.
Yeah.
Okay, boo. What up? You know what I mean? It should be that on no like, no, nigga, You need to make your
I'm
way.
gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
like,
yeah. And
like,
then that's when but vice versa too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't
definitely.
going if you got respect for your partner.
most definitely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some niggas
Because
done
I
cheated
feel
on bitches
like-
and shit like that.
I feel like that right there is like the icebreaker. If it's like, yo, I'm out at 3:30, I'm gonna hit you with that courtesy text. Yo, we right here taking care of this. I'm wrapping it up. We'll be
Right.
and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Would y'all say, in general, generally speaking, or whatever, being cuffed makes you more focused, or maybe not, or the same, whether you're single or not? What are your thoughts on that?
Depending on who you with.
yeah, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
I think it depends on you personally, and then it depends on the person you with.
Right.
Both.
Like, it could be on some shit where, like, yeah, you could be cuffed and that bitch just
Fucking
a
up your
bill.
whole piece or
Yeah.
something.
She could just be a bill or some shit.
Unsupportive, like
Yeah.
just like.
Always toxic, but you with it because that's your baby mama, some shit.
Yeah.
So it could be some shit like that. But if you in a relationship where it's shorty on her shit, where it's like, nigga, I can't be no. If it's motivating you in the right way,
Right.
she got, you know what I mean? She a nurse or something, about to get her master's,
Right.
got a whip, you know what I mean? Trying to get a property. If she on some shit
Something
where it's
that keep
like,
you on your
some
toes.
shit, exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a good joint. They definitely, like, keep you on your toes, like, especially
Yeah.
a good woman, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
One last, I forgot this one music question. Which was T.I.'s peak, King or Paper Trail? I asked because King, of course, was ATL. King's a big ass album. A lot of people say it's a class or whatever. But I felt like Paper Trail was crazy also because that had Swagger Like Us on it, which was a moment. Live Your Life with Rihanna, which was a moment. Dead and Gone with Timberlake, which was a moment. Like
More commercial side of Tip.
Yeah,
That
like
was
it
the
was-
commercial side. of Tip.
Yeah, I just feel like that's
That's when
what
Tip
it
was just getting like real commercially.
Yeah, but some people say it wasn't his peak because like he went to jail. He was kind of bouncing back. He had the shorty low beat. What's happening was my shit. What was happening?
Right.
Some people. So I thought like. So which would y'all say is his peak?
I would have
Does
to-
he have two peaks or is it one is the definitive?
I would say definitely King.
I'm gonna say
It is?
King.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say King.
I don't think Paper Trail.
Yeah, King, cause King wasn't nobody doing it like Tip like that at the
Yeah.
time. Like you said, ATL was out.
He was
Rappers
fucking the
starring in
game
their
up.
own
Yeah,
movies
he
wasn't
he
really
was-
like a
he was
thing
in the
like that.
game real deep. With,
Yeah.
like, that ATL run was
That was
a
major.
joke.
Like that was major.
That was a
That's,
joke.
yeah, that was major.
That's Stanley
That was
Heavy.
major.
I'm rolling with Paper Trail.
Paper Trail is one of my favorite Tip albums though. Like I'm
That is
Illy and
definitely
all
Stan.
like, I
Fire.
so many records on Paper
It's
Trail I
Stan.
fuck with though.
It's
I
Stan
feel you,
for
though.
sure, but it's like that run is too.
The ATL mix was special. That was a special time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
feel
I
what
think
I'm
King
saying?
is what solidified Tip.
Top
You
back
got to
remixes
figure
and
like
shit.
he
It definitely
titled
solidified.
the album King.
Right.
Like that was a statement,
Mhm.
and he came out
They
on
held
top,
his name,
and he
yeah.
came out on top.
They held his
You know what I
name
mean?
for sure.
That's why I feel like. That's why I think it started on timeline, and I thought it was interesting that people felt there wasn't a discussion though. Like people can have multiple peaks in a sense. Like, I look
That's
at
true.
Hove.
That's true.
You can argue, not Volume 2. Volume 2 is when he started getting his bag. But you can argue that Blueprint is his peak. But then you can argue that Black Album is his peak. And then you can kind of argue that Blueprint 3 is his peak because he didn't have a fucking #1 hit till Blueprint 3. Then you can say fucking Watch the Throne is his peak.
Right.
Or fucking Right Now is his peak. So
But
it's
did
like...
Jay ever peak though, or is he just like always cruising autopilot at the top?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it never was no highest point though?
It was definitely a highest point. I
Which
think.
would
I
you-
just
which
think
would you- which would you say?
the highest point.
See, with Jay, that shit tough because off the strength of he doing shit outside of music that's still creating a bigger audience.
Yeah.
So it's like the deeper he got into his career, the more people he touched on a natural, like, you feel what I'm saying? He managing NBA artists, like
Right.
shit that
Right.
don't matter with music, it is playing into it. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He even off the Magna Carta, he already went. He already
Some
went.
deal,
Yeah, that
Platinum
shit.
and that.
Yeah.
Niggas are already
Which I
had
feel
it
is
on their
underrated. I think it's
phone.
underrated album.
Super.
You feel what I'm
underrated.
saying? But that whole little marketing on that shit was genius type shit. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
I remember he premiered
So
on
that
NBA
could
Finals.
be a peak where it's like, I think it's just like you said, he been on top for so
Yeah.
long. It's like, yo,
I
ain't
say-
nobody really doing it on that type level for so long.
If
Right.
it's like any era that he was like definitely solidified, like people just bowed down, I'd probably say maybe like around like the Dynasty era.
Okay.
Whenever like Backstage, Because Backstage like changed
So
the
you're
game.
saying before Black Album then?
Yeah, before Black
Okay,
Album.
interesting.
Before Black Album. Jay peaked in like the 90s and it's just been cruising ever since. He didn't peak everything since then has been like just
okay, hold on.
like,
The only reason I'll argue is because, yes, to me, Dynasty one of my favorite Hove albums. But I feel once he dropped Blueprint, shit did change, though.
No, Blueprint. I'm gonna say Blueprint off the strength.
And then Black Album to me changed shit again because niggas thought he was
went on
never
another
coming
level.
back.
He went on
And
another level.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Blueprint just off the strength. That's one of my favorite albums. Just
Facts.
Yeah.
up and down.
Mhm.
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? That joint really was like, yo, he on some shit. He gonna be here for a minute.
Yeah. Hove just constantly recreates himself. Like
Yeah.
that's why I can't always
In a
seem like
unique
peak.
way where he seemed like he's still
Yeah,
himself, but
exactly.
he just constantly evolving.
So it always will seem like constant peaks, like just
Right.
because this nigga gets better and better and just recreating himself.
Well, right.
How about this music question? 'Cause I had this debate a long time ago on a podcast. Who music career would y'all rather have? Music career, Nas or Nicki?
Nas.
Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Nas.
So the debate was they said, yo, Nicki got more sales, she got more hits,
I don't want the reputation.
all that shit, and I was like, but Nas is clear cut more respected and heralded than Nicki Minaj. Like, it's not even a slight. Like, I feel she's the best female rapper ever, like in her own right. But Nas is Nas, and
Yeah, Nas is
it'll never be. It will never be confused.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, but she got this, and I'm like, that's fine. Like, not like, but
If you win it for the accolades, then that's a different joint. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I mean,
and Nicki, but at the
When
same
you
time,
put it
Nicki
like-
has respect as well.
when
though.
you put it
Like,
like that,
she
when
not
you put
Nas,
it
but
like
she
that,
has respect.
when you put it like that, and I'm a big like believer in like foresight. So like, in 10 years, there will only be one Nicki. Like when
Yeah,
Nicki,
it
when it's
still
all
is.
said
It
and
definitely
done,
into here for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like Nicki will be a great. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when she stops rapping, she'll be.
I think she
she'll
still
be,
is.
She
I
is
think
now.
Yeah.
I think it's just different because we living through it. But like when the day she like stopped rapping and she says it's over and done, people will respect her for that legend that she is, and she do got super accolades. But I would definitely go the Nas route too.
Okay, interesting.
I would definitely say the Nas career too.
How about this one? This is like a wild card question because this has been a recurring thing. I've always shaded Lauryn Hill. I don't like how people gas her. 'Cause
What?
She got the classic album, iconic album, but niggas gas her like she got more than that one iconic classic album, and I don't like it. But whatever. So this is the question:
Brother.
Who career would you rather have, Lauryn Hill or Alicia Keys?
Okay.
Lauryn Hill has the one iconic album that Alicia Keys doesn't have. But Alicia Keys at one point, yo, people forget it now. It's kind of, I've always said it. I've
I
said
like
this.
Alicia.
Like it's like it never happened. But at one point, Alicia's
love
one of the
Alicia Keys.
biggest singers out. Like she got mad
I love Alicia
Grammys.
Keys. She's one
She got a
of
classic
my
album.
Yeah.
Diary, one of my favorite songs ever. Diary.
No,
Uh,
no.
That No One song plays every fucking where. I hate that song now.
Yeah.
That shit. So who career would y'all rather have?
If we
She
talking,
got Empire State of Mind. Gave Hov his first hit.
if we talking,
Number
his
one hit.
first,
Number one
okay.
hit.
All right. If we talking careers, full on length careers, of course we gonna go with Alicia. We all
I
wanna.
don't think everybody would
We
pick her. I
all
don't
we
know.
all wanna.
You don't think
a
people
full
would pick
lasting
Alicia?
career.
I don't think everybody would pick Alicia. People love Lauryn Hill, and I'd be confused why.
Like, Lauren definitely
Like you
got,
love the
a certain-
album
she
all
got
you
a-
want, but why are people putting her up there? Like,
For the question's sake, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's clear cut.
okay,
Like, for the question's sake.
Right,
but
right, right.
on some, like, preference,
gotcha.
you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's where it's like, yo,
Right.
what? I'm not picking no
Yeah.
Alicia or Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you feel what I'm saying? But career-wise, for sure, I'm going to take Alicia just off the strength.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Alicia, too. Like,
I got you.
sure.
See, but I think the album though, like I think the album is more so about what seemed like his gas is like, cause if it's like nigga, come on, like if that was her first album, I think we more gassed off of Potential, and then she was clearly vocally talented, like
Fact.
like you know what I'm saying. So
Right.
to know like. Damn, that was her
your
first.
only-
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Could we not say that if Lauren got 2 in,
Right.
that it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's a strong album though.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it's one of the best albums. for
yeah,
sure.
like,
ever.
but I think that's what it really is. It's just the potential.
The what if.
Right.
The what if. It's the what if. You know what I
For
mean?
What was that? Oh, so these next two questions are kind of like 1A, 1B. Would you rather start from a high point or a low point?
Let's
Huh?
Go up.
All right, cool. So boom, y'all one of the biggest rappers out. Put it in the atmosphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got all this bread. Y'all still with y'all queens that y'all got from today till then.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got your moms with. I mean, y'all got y'all family with you. Whoever is like your parent or whatever type thing, right? Who do y'all feel generally? Y'all feel y'all would be like, I need to give my all to, in a sense. Because, of course, it's like, yo, I want to give my all to everybody, but there is a hierarchy in most things, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say, yo, you give your all to your parents first, but now some people say, no, you give all to your partner, because that's who you technically really building with. But what y'all think about that dynamic?
I don't know.
Who do you kind of serve first, for lack of a better terminology?
I got a daughter, so I'm
Oh, yeah, kids. Yeah, outside the kid.
outside the kid. I'm gonna definitely go like if the relationship cool. I'm gonna go with my folks though.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna definitely make sure they cool first. Make sure my mom's straight.
I also talking about like on a more like reoccurring like base as well.
Like
not,
all the time.
not just getting a check off, but it's like, you know,
Like all the time. Like
Yeah.
when the calls come in, like is it a
kind of yeah, something like that in a sense.
I'm a go. I mean I got a lot of family. Parent wise, I lost my mom a while ago and my dad never been around. So like it's really like just a lot of family, cousins and aunts and shit like that.
Gotcha.
So like for me, it would be my partner. You know what I mean? Of course, family is going to be there, but like I'm already to the point where it's like close family, and then it's the distant family. So I don't know. I'm a firm believer in balance too, though. Like, granted, though, you can't have the balance the way that you would always want it to be, but I would always go with my partner and then try to balance out as much as I could.
Yeah. And also, I hear this conversation, especially when it comes to like just spending time or like holidays type of things. People like, and some people really like once you, cause it's a long story, but like I know someone who had like they newly married, and there's a little tension between with the spouse and her family, cause she don't really come around like she used to, whatever. And I've heard some opinions say, yo, but no, she got her husband now, so fuck it, like she starting new tradition now. She doing new things with her husband. She building new life with some people. Like, no, but you can't forget about what you've been a part of your whole life.
And that's right. I feel like that's a part of the balance.
Yeah.
Just like you was saying, and just to not to go back, but if she is my wife, then I would definitely, if I do make that step and make her my wife, I would definitely have to choose my wife, just off the strength of, you feel what I'm saying? That's just what you're supposed to do. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not just on no girlfriend, girlfriend type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you make that leap, but to the next question, I feel like what you were saying about the next question, what you asked after that.
I was gonna chalk.
Who you serve first?
Oh yeah, like I forgot. I'm gonna chalk the other part either anyway. Y'all both kind of agree, but all right, I forgot though. Yeah. How about this? Do y'all like woman guts?
Guts?
Guts.
What does that mean? Like
she got a little gut. Or do y'all like it?
I don't. It's not. I don't look for it, but
I be seeing this narrative going floating around. I think it's interesting. Like, yo, she got the little gut. I'm like, really?
Oh,
you looking for that?
Oh yeah. See, I'm not looking for it.
Yeah, I feel it was a big difference from like not minding it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
But niggas like, oh yeah,
like
if
I want that.
If it go right, like you feel what I'm saying. If it match up right, like. You know what I mean? Then, it's
proportion
cool.
is everything.
Proportion. It's all about proportion.
Because and that's the thing.
That's
like,
how to build it.
you know, because like we in this because a lot of bitches fake on the internet. I feel like the anti movement for women now, they so hype about nobody appreciates natural bodies anymore. No, we all don't look like Bernice. Like, okay, that's fine. And like most niggas that I know, like because you don't have a fucking six pack, he not like, oh, I can't deal with this. Like most niggas aren't like that.
Right.
But I be seeing a lot of niggas recently be like, no, like y'all ain't looking for the guts. I was like, yo, I ain't looking for no fucking gut. Like I don't operate like that.
No, I'm definitely not looking for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But if you know what I mean, if you keeping it alright, if it, you know what I mean, you ain't just letting yourself go type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I'm working with you.
Gotcha. I saw a guy. I was having a conversation with some dudes, and he was like, they like fucking raw like all the time.
Oh wow.
And I was worried. Cause it wasn't like just with the one joint with the person or whatever. They was like, it is what it is. Shout out to them niggas out here living wild.
Right.
But they was like, but I don't like, even with that being said, I don't like when the girl be trying to press it though. Like it's
As
cool.
far as what,
Like if I'm trying to fuck raw, she don't try to stop me or hesitate or doing. He like if she do that turn me off. He like it's already in my mind. But like if she like I would prefer if she kind of like press the issue. Like, no, like not this one. Not
Let
the
me
first
say
one.
this first. Hold
Okay.
on. Females, they prefer to not have sex with condoms more than we do.
More than we do.
Yeah, dog. We
They do it
think
strictly for
about
safety.
Yeah,
It's not pleasurable to them.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah,
we think about it more than they do. Like you feel what I'm saying? If like preference wise, like a female, she not gonna be with it. Females don't like condom sex for real.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And if they fuck with you,
nobody likes condom sex. Like,
yeah, but I'm
right.
saying
Nobody does.
But I'm saying they don't like it more than we do. We more
interesting
on
hot
some.
take. Okay.
I feel like we be more on some cautious shit. Like, like
Well, it is going on us technically. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, right. So it's like.
Yeah, I can't get with the raw diggity wave.
Just out here reckless with it.
Yeah, no, cause I know niggas like that too, but it's man, that's like fucking Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Man. That shit is fucking scary.
I got kids, so I can't.
Scary.
I always felt like I used to be like legit terrified when I was like more like younger or whatever, like terrified to fuck raw. Like, I just felt the first time I'm gonna catch AIDS and twins. I'm like, like it's just over. My life is a wrap after that. Like, so yeah, so it was been beyond me when niggas just didn't give a fuck.
And then I think it's crazy now that niggas is so wild now because it's like now I think it's the worst time to be so wild. Like it's like so much shit in this city right now. Like it's terrible.
Philly on the top joint.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. This is the bad time. This is the wrong time to be acting reckless. Like this is the wrong time.
I've had theory for like a few years, and I felt like like in 5 to 10 years, a lot of niggas just start dropping like flies. Like, I think like shit gonna just like certain disease gonna start taking effect, and like she gonna get real like for our generation in a sense.
Nah, I believe that too.
How y'all feel about this? So I know y'all been saying like I think smoke clearly. I don't know if y'all worry, but a lot of people there's like a uprising of opinion about weed being legalized now. A lot of people making money off it. And every time I see like a headline or a news article, people are like, what about all the people that's locked up, this and that, like, but y'all able to make money off it now, whatever. And I feel like I don't get that take because we all know somebody that we all trap or know somebody that trapped, but we all know that it's illegal. So I don't feel like why are you trying to play revisionist history games now that certain shit is legal. Now I don't really get the stance.
I get it because it's like
when prohibition was going on, like niggas went to jail.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like, they didn't get out after alcohol was like legal.
When prohibition was going on, like everybody was going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like the Italians for smuggling liquor and meats or whatever it was. Like everybody was going to jail. I think today, and it's narrative too. It's all about the narrative of how people perceive those headlines too. But I think the narrative of it is basically just like some people can get away with it and some people can't, which isn't the case.
Or someone get harsher sentence.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But and if we being technical, it's always gonna go to different laws and different states and different all of the shit that comes in between of the actual sentencing. You know what I'm saying? We know there's more shit that goes into it than a headline or even just color where people can see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of more intricate details that go into that. But I think the narrative is just like it's legal here, it's not legal here, and people are getting locked up and people aren't getting locked up over here. So I don't know. I think it's just like we was trying to talk more about like balance. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a balance of it.
Gotcha.
For sure. I feel like they looking at it ever since like of it's unfair. I feel like as far as like they couldn't get away with it, just like you said. Some people gonna get away, some people not. But now y'all making it, y'all slowly trying to legalize it, and it's like what, dog? I got 2 years because of this little bit of shit, and y'all starting to like, you know what I mean, legalize it. So I think they looking at it on that type of sense. So it is understandable in that sense because that is nutty in a sense.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm
definitely.
saying? Y'all playing with people's lives at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing like this. Ain't just like sometimes you could just, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could give you this too. No, nigga, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, they got a right to feel some type for sure.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
on the
I'm
flip side too, like we can see like how it's still profit for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of rappers got their own
Make it
strings
real
and
string,
stuff.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
it's
like
white man.
on the flip side of the coin, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think it's just like I said, just smaller details that go into the sentencing.
Right.
But when we talking about just the legalization of it, I think in the long run it'll be better.
Right.
A lot of shit.
I always said all drugs should be legal.
Yeah.
Cause like
They gonna
Most
do it
definitely,
anyway.
nigga,
It's
like,
gonna
yeah,
show
like,
it
it's
around
gonna get done anyway.
niggas smoke
yeah.
cigarettes. People smoke cigarettes. Niggas do what the fuck they want, yo. Like,
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Cigarettes
liquor
do
is
the
in
most,
stores.
damn near the
Like,
most shit.
like
too.
liquor is in stores. You can
Yeah,
just go
so-
buy it
I
and then
don't-
drive away.
Right.
And then just go drive away.
What the
You just go
fuck?
buy it and drive. That's it.
Bro, right.
Yeah, I never understood it.
Liquor stores is like,
Everywhere.
right.
Yeah,
The
it's
fuck,
fucking
they on
crazy.
every other corner, man.
With parking lots in front of them. It's fucking crazy. Bro. It's crazy. They tell you don't
Park
drink and
up,
drive and tell you to come drive to get the drink. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it.
So back on y'all personal music, like you said, you're working on your project. You just dropped something recently. Talk about the whole project process. What goes into it for y'all personally. No, all that stuff. How we're gonna start.
So recently, this like
What
this
you
a
dropped? What's
volume
coming up
2.
next? You know all that stuff.
Right, I just dropped volume 2, the Lake Show. You can catch that on Mitch Lakes. Follow me on Mitch Lakes on Instagram, who Mitch Lakes on Twitter. But it's a follow up to volume 1, and I pretty much just try to like. This was on everybody else beats, pretty much remixes on everybody else beats, and it just was like people just wanted to hear me on it. Kept on me, yo, I want to hear you on this, I want to hear you on that. So I pretty much took what the people wanted for real, and just molded it up and just try to give them something dope to like listen to type shit. So the first one did pretty good. The second one I kind of shortened it up. First one I had 8 tracks on it, and I just try to like. I try to work on like having it straight through, having somebody like just being able to just play it from top to bottom. So I just try to take my time with it as much as possible, but still like put a press on it too. So I wanted to make sure I wanted to shorten up the length, but make the songs a little bit longer. Gave it 5 tracks, and it was cool. Like I just feel like you could listen to it all the way through and get different vibes from it. And I feel like that's what a project is meant to do overall, like take you through a roller coaster a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So.
And moving forward, what's the next thing? Anything that you're working on currently, or?
Yeah, I am. I'm working on a mixtape, Who Mitch Lakes mixtape. I want 10 tracks on that. Hopefully that's done by like the end of the summer. I want to give y'all something like that. I want to give it like a single off of it during the summer. It's gonna be a little banger for y'all. It's gonna be cool.
Okay.
I want video for that, and but that mixtape, that's gonna be all original music. It's not gonna be on nobody else's beats. I'm gonna cool off that. Just off the strength of just tapping into my sound and giving y'all more like what's going on type shit.
Gotcha.
But that should be coming up like towards the end of the summer, along with like a few singles here and there.
And you, my man.
Yeah, I'm working on right now. I'm working on the EP, Now and Never. I've been working on this EP for probably almost about 6-7 months now. It seemed a lot longer, but I've been working on this mixtape probably about 6-7 months now. We gonna do 7 tracks. My process kind of basically just record a shitload of music and try to just scale it down. So that's what took a lot of time this time, was just recording, having fun, and then going in there and chopping it down, seeing what fit what. And we got down to the best 7 out of maybe like 30 songs. We got down to the best 7. And I'm confident in all 7 of them, top to bottom. I'm getting good reactions on the single I just put out, Patience, the video shot by my dog Jay Rich on YouTube right now. I just got the website up and running, foreverfamous.com. Selling the merches, got the EP will be on there as well. the other mixtape that I just put out, maybe 2016, I dropped Hall of Fame on iTunes, Apple Music, and all types of shit like that. That did pretty cool. So like what we working on this go around is kind of just branding the whole shit, bringing it to one platform, getting people more familiar with the name and face the
Solidifying
brand.
the movement.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. So we looking to drop now or never. Hopefully, probably by the end of next month. We just doing the final touches, mixing, mastering, intros, outros, shit like that, getting shit in order, and then we gonna be ready to drop on all platforms.
Okay. With that being said, like I said, clearly you guys are artists and creators. Do y'all opinion on creatives and artists in general, or just the scene here in Philly? Cause I feel that I'm constantly in the middle. Cause I respect and understand that people are here grinding again, or getting their shit going, up and going and moving, and people have the right to have a certain, to set a certain price point for themselves or their work or their products, and have a certain value for themselves. At the same time, I feel like people be having unrealistic perception of themselves and and don't have their blacking out. Their entitlement be weird. I feel they have no humility what the fuck they're doing, and even realism and
it's more ego.
Yeah, it's more ego what they're doing. So have you guys have any opinion on that? Any experience of coming across people you not what you think you are, you not what you doing, who the fuck you think you are? Any opinions on that type of thing? And do you maybe have to check yourself? Or do you have a battle, internal battle yourself, anything like that?
Yeah.
What you think you are, what other people see as you are, what you're trying to do, where you're going.
I'm all about respecting the hustle and understanding that what we doing is what we trying to do to feed our family and just, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like you said, just with being humility and just certain respect or just realistic shit with situations like I'm not paying no fucking local rapper no fucking rent money. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying no nigga no $1,000, no $700 for no fucking verse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gonna respect the hustle, and I'm not gonna come in here empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's about respect and just being realistic and just knowing that and just knowing how to go about it, how to move. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I be having to check myself because I don't really catch myself charging for verses just because I don't know how to even do it yet. I know how to do it, of course, but I don't know how to do it and not seem like an asshole. Because every time I've come across people that do it, they seem like an asshole. People just don't know how to move sometimes, I think. And I don't even think it's always about the price point or the reality of it. I think it's just communication sometimes with other local artists. I think it's maybe shit like egos, but ultimately just how you move and how you word it. It could be a whole different way.
I would say people lack
different conversation.
They lack communication skills and respect,
Right.
Or manners. People,
Facts.
Facts. It's weird.
Communication, that's the main part that we don't got, and that's because of social media. We don't know how to hold regular conversations. We
That's
so
a
used
fact.
to typing something to somebody.
DMs,
So it's
yeah.
real rap. So just like you saying, how you saying, yeah, I need this or for this, and it's just bro, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't about to just start throwing
Just
crazy numbers.
yeah.
Just like you said, you not that, no disrespect. We try and get to a point, just like you said, everybody try and get their dollar, but let's eat together. You feel what I'm saying? Let's work together to really get a bigger goal. You feel what I'm saying? Cause you asking me for something, man. I ain't. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just like you said, I don't. Even for charging, throwing verses, I still be having trouble giving niggas a number type shit. Just like you said, you don't want to come off crazy, but it's yo, at this point, motherfuckers done put this much time in. You just gotta find that balance on yo, listen, this my joint, I work with you. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't no just give him that type vibe where it's this ain't really about no dollar. I really want to make the art with you. If I'm
For sure.
if I'm really
going
this far,
respect,
if I'm making an initiative and we making an initiative to get this far, this deep into you know what I mean, feature joint, I want you to feel comfortable in this joint. Whereas I ain't just trying to throw no number at you type shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And artist-wise, that make it kind of like you said uncomfortable because you don't know if a nigga into the song, into the track, or if you just want the money. Type
Right,
shit, you know
and
what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
it
Like,
be. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think it's just how people go about it sometimes.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, speed round for these last bit of questions. Quick answers. Last number one place in the world you want to visit?
Italy.
Africa.
Any particular country?
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. If you had $1 billion, what would be the first luxurious thing you buy yourself?
Watch.
Mansion.
Okay. If you could have dinner with any two people ever, one alive and one dead, who would they be?
Biggie. Hov.
I was gonna say Hov, and I say my mom.
Okay, cool. 24 hours to live, starting as soon as this episode ends. What are you doing?
Smoking a bunch of weed, eating food, having a lot of sex.
Birthing my baby.
That's it? To the end? I respect it. Okay.
So we both tab out until she's. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the movie 16 Blocks?
I think,
Bruce Willis?
yeah, I did.
Alright, first time both kids have seen it.
Yeah.
So y'all probably remember the question. So you're at a bus stop, the world is about to end, but there's one car at the bus stop can get you to safety. I mean, the city's about to blow the fuck up, not the world. The one car can get you to safety somehow. Only two people in general can get in this car. Nobody on the hood, nobody dragging on the end. Two people. You're at the bus stop, the love of your life at the bus stop. A random kid, and I'm the best friend who saved your life before. Who's getting it?
Only two people can get in?
Only two people.
Like me and somebody else?
Only two people.
And my lady and
Your best friend who saved your life and a little kid that you don't know.
my lady, a best friend, and a kid that I don't know.
I had to bring
My lady.
girl. Yeah, I had to bring
Okay, you
my
gonna
girl.
say fucking mans that saved you before, man?
No, it's just I know.
Look, it's
he did it.
recording, brother. What you want me to say, brother? It's recording. It's gonna go on Instagram, brother.
It's
my
recording.
My
This
girlfriend,
TV on
man.
me.
Say that. Yeah, if he saved my life before, he can save his own, man.
Hey, think about it. Yeah.
Right.
Clearly, she can't do shit, so I gotta save her. Like.
But this situation, he'll understand.
Yeah.
I respect that.
He'll understand.
Have you ever watched the action movie where it's like somebody that's like with their wife and they like in the middle of some shit? You ever put yourself in that person's shoes and be like, damn, my girl would probably slow me the fuck down.
I always think about that.
I always
like,
think
yeah.
that. I'll be like, damn, we'd have been dead on the
Yeah,
second
like-
scene. Man, damn.
No, I don't think about that shit when it's
like-
like a stuck in the middle of the jungle type thing. When it's like,
yeah, man.
my girl is folding. Like,
Oh,
she
yeah.
is
All these stupid
weakest
done
link
for it.
ever.
We done
all these
for it.
stupid ass questions. For
We
no
done
reason.
for it.
Yeah, that's alright. All the money in the world, all the knowledge.
All the knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okay. What's another one I had? Okay. Give me your top 3 favorite albums. No, give me your number 1 favorite album, your number 1 favorite movie.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1, favorite album? Damn,
Number one favorite album.
that's crazy.
Shit.
I don't know. I'll start with movie. I'll probably say New Jack City.
I like it.
It's my favorite movie.
I'm gonna go Training Day.
I like it. Alright, give me the album.
Album. I probably
My other
have to
wild
say
card.
Tupac Resurrection.
I like it. Underrated.
Yeah, super.
Damn. I was about to say the credit.
We saw earlier kind of Carter for underrated. I respect that hot take. Number 1 album all time. I like it. Final answer?
That's a hard joke. We on wax too.
Yeah.
Give me
You can't
the
take
print.
that back.
Give me the print. I can't
First?
go against Hope.
Okay, fair enough. And we're gonna put out in the atmosphere. So you win a lifetime achievement award for everything you have accomplished and achieved in your career and life, whatever. time to give the speech. So is the speech gonna be long, short, freestyle, written, motivational, emotional, arrogant, remorseful? What's gonna be the vibe of the speech?
It's definitely gonna be a freestyle.
And you're gonna be up there by yourself, bringing somebody with you, all that.
Bringing like mad niggas with me.
I respect it.
Mad motherfuckers gonna be up there with me, and it's gonna be short, motivational.
Okay.
Boom. Freestyle, short, motivational.
Gotcha. Niggas.
Boom. Niggas. Niggas.
What you got, sir?
I'll probably have my kids if I got more than one.
Mm-hmm.
It'd probably be like, it's gonna be motivational. It's gonna be probably more genuine. It's gonna be genuine if anything. It's gonna be. I feel like that'll explain it. I feel like motivational and just genuine overall.
Okay.
I keep it just all the way with them.
Gotcha. So since you mentioned your kid, one last thing we forgot here. Me and my girl was having a conversation. She had some type of weird ass dream. Probably wasn't a dream. You know, girls are making up shit, whatever. But she's like, yes, I had a dream, right? And we had a kid. And it was light skin, red hair, blue eyes. Mind you, my girl black as shit. So she said, yeah, in the dream, you looking at the baby, you looking at me, looking at the baby, looking at me. Then you look at your mom, and then you was like, yeah, I need a test. I need a paternity test. And then she was like, yeah, so we did the test, and it was yours. I don't remember what she said. I don't remember. But she said, yeah, I left you, took the kid. And I was like, first of all, bitch, how you think you taking my kid because you gave me a white baby? Like, I know if there was ever a reason to get something tested.
And it proved to be yours.
I don't remember that part. I really don't remember. But
all right, so that I feel like.
And she like, your mom light skin, your mom got red hair, and she's like, and my mom got blue eyes. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen her with some blue eyes, right. So I'm not rolling with this dream. So what y'all think about that, fella? Y'all think is there ever a scenario where you can see it's like, yo, like, nah, I think I need a test. Not even saying you say it to her, but you could say you need a test, or just blind faith.
Shit, if it depended on the color, like, you know.
Okay, so the color, okay.
Yeah, the color is that's very.
So important. A light skinned, red hair, blue eyed baby come out.
If we listen, we both
right.
So if a light skinned baby even dare come out,
even dare.
You know what I'm saying? You already know what's
right.
All right, best. I like it.
That's not gonna be a good job. So it's like, yeah, if we on the color wave, my color, if we cool. And if, you know what I mean, no wild features or nothing, but no,
okay.
It's all about the color though. Strictly.
I don't know, man. I'm scared because my girl's dad is white and Polish, and her mom's black, so
go either way.
Go either way.
Right.
I don't think it could go like just, I don't know. Light skin is definitely it's in there. It's in there
for sure.
But
probably my complexion.
Yeah.
My dad black as shit, my mom white as shit.
And it's about what the fuck she been doing, like.
And I know, and if you on some shit out here and
hell yeah, if it was suspicion already, kinda.
And if I know what I done did anyway, like if I know I did that, I ain't gonna.
It go way deeper than just that. You gotta tap all the way in.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if it ever came down to it, I would never say it. I would just get a test of myself. And then if none of it come out negative, you better call the cops on me. Like,
I'm just not go home.
But past 2 a.m. But so in general, did you guys enjoy yourself today in the conversation?
Yeah, definitely,
for sure, bro.
I appreciate you having me, bro, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Glad you got us down here, man.
Thank you. So drop your names so people know to find you at sites, wherever you want to do.
Mitch Lakes on Instagram, Who Mitch Lakes on Twitter. Yeah, that's pretty much Who Mitch Lakes on YouTube, on my YouTube account, on SoundCloud, Mitch Lakes. Y'all tune in to Volume 2, man. Appreciate you having me too, dog.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram, forever_Fameos, Twitter, same thing, forever_Fameos, YouTube, same thing, everything. The website's foreverfamos.com. EP on the way. Make sure you hit the website, get you some merch, check out some of the new music. Just be sure to sign up for the newsletter and all that shit. We giving out coupons and all that for the newest merch dropping next season. So, yeah, man, be on the lookout for that EP now and never on the way. Appreciate you having me, bro.
Sounds good. Thank you. RightonQuelive, talk about it. We out.